morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. Oop, hold on, my camera's not on. Hold on. What's wrong with the camera? Hold on. There we go. Didn't have the camera on. Would help if I had the camera on, right? We got the Tigers and the Longhorns, 1 versus 3 in softball. Am I watching for agency? Yeah, I've seen some of the moves being made. All right, Jameis Winston's going to the Browns. Anybody got a link for the live stream? It's on SEC Network. It was on TV today. This is not on the not exclusively on the ESPN app. It's on SEC Network. So yeah, I know normally the games are on the ESPN app. It's kind of hard to find, but today's on the network. Number 1 versus number 3. On paper, this should be a good game. Texas got a good softball team this year. A tough test for the Tigers as they're undefeated, but a tough test for them. They're going to be tested today, in my opinion. All right. Oh, they think I'm running here. Yeah, the Tigers are the only undefeated team left in Division One, but that's going to end eventually. Actually, of course, the Longhorns will bat first. And it's a bright, sunshiny day over there in Baton Rouge. I'm gonna have Henry, Scott, and Stewart. They're the first 3 batters. Do it for Texas here in the top of the first. Make sure I had the right inning up there. So it looks like a good crowd at the ballpark. Considering it's 11 a.m. I know usually we got to work. Then it's a big crowd at the ballpark. Could be the number 1 team coming to town. So Berzon on the mound here for the Tigers. She's from Buffalo. Sophomore. Her ERA is 1.99, 62 Ks, 8 walks. She has 56 and 1/3 innings pitched. Started 6 games. Tigers so far this year. Not gonna put her record up there. I missed it. Tigers are wearing purple pants, purple jerseys. So we got Henry, Scott, Stewart, Atwood, Mitchell, Washington, Martinez, Maloney, and Dayton. There's a lineup there for the Texas Longhorns. Texas number 1. Remember, they're coming into the SEC next season. This is not a conference game. Texas isn't officially in the SEC in softball. As a ball, 1-0. The ball 1 here to Henry. Have Scott up next. So Henry's from Dickinson, Texas, adding 426, 6 homers, 17 ribbies. Other pitches, another ball. 2-0. So 2-0 to count here to Henry. And the 2-0 pitch is a slow roller to third, and they didn't get her. I think she's safe. Yep, she's safe. That's going to be an infield single. So infield single there for the Longhorns. As Henry gets on, now Scott will come to the plate. Yeah, she was in there easily. So we got Scott coming to the plate. Texas is 21-2 on the season. Here's the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count here to Scott. And the pitch is hit up in left field in foul territory, but we'll get to the netting over there. Be 1-1. So 1-1 to count here to Scott. Third baseman, she's from Angleton, Texas. Stewart on deck for the Horns. The 1-1 is strike, 1-2. Looking to bunch, he pulled it back. Count moves to 1-2. Here to Scott. Get a man on, or runner on. And the pitch, ground ball back to the pitcher. They'll toss the second and the first, and they go save it first. So the runner's out at second, but safe at first. Yes, that was close. Being a double play ball. It's going to be Stewart up next for the Horns. Yep, she was safe it first. Here comes a pitch. That's going to be a ball, 1-0. So Stewart at the plate, and we got Atwood on deck. Stewart's from Frankfort, Illinois. He's the catcher, batting .414, 4 homers, 21 RBIs. Excuse me. And the 1-0 is a foul, 1-1. What's up, Battle? How you doing, man? How you doing today, man? On this, what's today? It's Tuesday, huh? Yeah, Tuesday. Hope you're doing well on this Tuesday. It'll be springtime soon. Darryl Strawberry suffers a heart attack. What? Here's a pitch. That's a 2-1. It's a ball, 2-1. I didn't hear about that. Darryl Strawberry had a heart attack. Hope he's okay. Stewart has a 15-game hit streak. The 2-1 is a strike, 2-2. Yes, I hope you're doing well. So 2-2 to count. 2-2, and it's a ground ball right side. They'll go second, back to first, and a double play. It is. That was with a 3-6-3 double play. So the Longhorns are retired in the first. We'll go to the bottom half. It's 0-0. Good double play there. Good double play there. We'll go to the bottom of the first, and the Tigers are going to have with Briggs, Newland, and Pleasance up for them in the bottom of the first. All right. College baseball, but next week, yeah, well, sorry, this coming weekend. What am I talking about? This coming weekend, SEC play starts. Tigers play Mississippi State. This is like the real, season starts for college baseball, when conference play starts. Then, of course, you had the midweek games where you play the lesser team. Like they're playing tonight, they're playing North Dakota State. And tomorrow. So I'm going to go to the bottom of the first. We have Briggs, Newland, and Pleasance due up here for the Tigers. Texas got the leadoff man on. They were unable to score. Or leadoff woman on. Sorry about that. Gotta be. So Tegan Kavan on the mound. She's 10-0 on the season. Man. She's from West Des Moines, Iowa. She's 10-0 in the season. So this so we got Briggs, Newland, and Pleasance. Want to make sure I had the right order up. So Briggs gonna bat lead off. Of course, Coffey's out for the year for the Tigers, which sucks for the Lady Tigers having Coffee out. She was a good leadoff hitter, good player. So definitely gonna miss her. Kind of change the lineup a little bit. All right, so Briggs bats from the left side. Bond delivers. That's a ball 1-0. 69 miles. I can't imagine throwing almost 70 miles an hour underhanded. Jeez. I don't drive 70. Here's a 1-0. Here's a foul, 1-1. Tigers are 22-0. Texas is 21-2. The 1-1 to count. And the pitch is a bunt foul, 1-2. The 1-2 to count. Well, Winston was just a backup. He never was going to start. I liked him as a backup. But the Saints are going to have to do something with the backup quarterback position now. I like him as a backup, but here's a 1-2. Here's a foul, but I think he's getting $8 million with the Browns. That's too much money. Saints don't have that kind of money. Saints are they're gonna have to find a backup quarterback somewhere. Here's the 1-2, and it's a grounder to shorts, and got a double clutch. And she's safe, I think. Yep, she's safe. So Pleasance will get on an infield single. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the Saints do with the backup quarterback position now. You know, they have very, very limited funds. They're over the cap. So who knows what they're gonna freaking do? Here's a pitch to Newland. It's a ball 1-0. Are they gonna put Taysom Hill back at quarterback? Because he was a tight end supposedly. Yeah, I thought Baker signed a deal. Here's the 1-0. It's 2-0. Yeah, I thought I saw where didn't Baker sign a deal with the Buccaneers? Hello, you Mario. What's going on? What's going on with the Yankees, man? I mean, everybody's hurt. Judge, Garrett Cole, 2-0 pitch. That's going to be hit to left field and going to be diving catch. One down. Man, nice catch and left. One down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not happy with him going to the Eagles. I mean, if Saquon went to, I don't know, the Jaguars, I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't be too upset about it. AFC team. There's a strike going 1. But him going to the Eagles has to sting. So Pleasance with 349 average, 4 homers, 30 ribbies. 1 out, 1 on. The pitch is a ball, 1-1. Yeah, Marcus Davenport. That dude was always injured for the Saints. I'm glad he left. That dude was always injured for the Saints. I hated him. Here's a 1-1. Be 2-1. Yeah, I mean, Marcus Davenport was always hurt for the Saints. Always. So I was happy to see him go a few years ago. Maybe he'll stay healthy for y'all. 2-1. Good. So goes back to the screen, and runner's going to move up. The count moves to 3-1 as Briggs goes to second. No, I didn't see what Tiki Barber said. But players nowadays don't care about shit like some players did years ago. Here's a pop out of play. You know, some players, years ago, players wouldn't go to rivals like that. But players don't care no more. No, they don't care. So. There's no loyalty anymore in sports. It's all about money. 3-2 pitch is a ground ball, but it's foul. So yeah, I wouldn't rely on Marcus Davenport being healthy all year. He has a bad track record of staying healthy. So hopefully y'all didn't give him too much money. Hopefully y'all gave him like a 1-year deal. Because it was never healthy for us, man. Here comes a 3-2 pitch to Pleasance. That's gonna be. Oh, did it hit? It was a foul ball. No, it hit her. No, Pleasance got hit. I thought she checked swing and it got a foul ball, but no, it hit her. So 2 on, 1 out. So 2 on, 1 out. That's going to bring up Gutierrez to the plate. So RBI opportunity here for LSU in the first. Oh, he said Saquon. Yeah, I mean, I agree, man. I mean, you go to the Eagles of all teams. Here's a pitch. Going to be a base hit up the middle. They're going to raid the runner around, and she should score easily. She does. So Gutierrez gets a double out of that. It's 1-0 Tigers. The Tigers strike first. I'm running at second and third. Yeah, the Saints aren't going to make many moves because we have no money. We have very, very little money, I should say. Because we're already over the cap. So anything that we do is probably going to be doing the draft. The Saints aren't going to make any big splashes in free agency. So Rudy D at the plate, and the first pitch is a strike. 0-1. So Rudy D at the plate. They got second and third and 1 out. The pitch is a ball 1-1. So Rudy D from Franklin, North Carolina. And the 1-1 is a foul. Out back 1-2. But so 1-2 to count here to Rudy D. We've got Bergeron on deck. Petty in the hole there for the Tigers in the bottom of the first. The pitch, the 1-2 is going to be in there for strike 3 looking. Late call. That was a strike. 2 down. So 2 down in the inning. You keep hearing about a cornerback in the CFL that's supposed to be in the draft. I didn't hear about that. Here's a pitch. That's to a Bergeron. It's a strike. Sorry, excuse me, a strike. 0-1. Excuse me. So Bergeron, she's from Rain, Louisiana. She's the catcher. Here's the 0-1. That's down low. Be 1-1. Yeah. Didn't they get rid of Pollard? Man, I like Pollard. That's a big loss for them. Here's the 1-1. That ball's fouled back. Be 1-2. That's a big loss for the Cowboys, losing Pollard. Okay, so 1-2 to Bergeron. Got 293 in the season. And the pitch is a ball 2-2. All right, so 2-2 to count to Bergeron. Got Petty on deck. The pitch is 3-2. A little inside and low. 3-2 to count. All right, here comes the payoff pitch. That's going to be a foul on the third base line. Phase 3-2. 2. The payoff pitch that's ball 4. The Tigers are going to have them loaded for Petty. So the Tigers can really maybe make things interesting here. They can get a dinger. So Texas, they're pitching, their ERA is 1.22. Really good. So we got a meeting in the circle, as they call it. Softball. It's not a mound, it's a circle. Mike White's on, they talk to pitcher. All right, so the bases are loaded. We're going to have Petty. The hockey tournaments, yeah, hockey. I always like watching the Frozen Four. Even though we don't have a hockey team here in LSU. We got a club team. No, it's not sponsored by the university. We have a club team. That ball hitter. That pitch is inside, and Petty gets hit. Another run's going to score. It was 2-0. It was 2-0. Bases are still going to be loaded, and we're going to have Lynch up. That's something you want to do with the bases loaded after you have a powwow on the mound or the circle and plunk the next batter. We're going to have, we missed a pitch. Good job. 1-0. So Lynch up. So Daniels up next. So 1-0 to count. Lynch, the pitch is swung on. Hit to center field, and that's off the wall. So 1 run's in, 2 runs are in. Here comes the 3rd run, and safe. Man. It's going to be, 5-0 Tigers here in the first. Man. Is it 4 or 5? It should be 5, right? Yeah, 5-0. What to say? What's up, Kelly? Well, it's 5-0 here in the first. That's going to be a double. Now we're going to have Daniel up. So the Tigers have going to put 9 batters to the plate here in the first. Up 5-0. Oh, we're going to have a pitching change. What's up, Gregor John? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just, with Title IX and all that, you can only have so many men's sports, stuff like that. So, but yeah, like I said, LSU does have it's a club team. They got to pay their way. I think they got to pay for the uniforms, and they got to stuff like that. The university does. I don't think the school pays for anything. We do have a hockey team, but it's not really. It's not. I don't even think they play. I think they got to play in Lafayette, Louisiana, which is like about 45 minutes away from out of Baton Rouge. So, what's up, Battle Tigers? Yeah, we're doing good, man. It's up 5-0 in the first. We're still batting. So, new pitcher on is Estelle Check. Check on. She has a 1.42 ERA. She's a lefty. 11 Ks, 3 walks, and 19 2/3 of innings. 3-2 in the season. But hey, thank you for subscribing, Luke. All right. I guess I'll have a not really a double header, but I am doing 2 games today because the baseball team going to try to get back on the winning ways. They play the North Dakota State Bison tonight. The game's at 6 Central Daylight Time. We're in daylight time. All right, so it's going to be Daniel up for the Tigers. We got runner at second base. There's 2 out. And Tigers lead 5-0. The pitch is a ball high, 1-0. Right, so on 3 hits, 5 runs in 2/3 of an innings. And here's a strike, 1-1. Lefty. The 1-1 account here to Daniel. We're in the bottom of the first, 5-0 Tigers. And it's I guess that's low, 2-1. And these softball umps need to really be a little more quicker with their balls and strikes. That's one pet peeve of mine. Here's a foul out of play. Is the softball umps are kind of slow calling balls and strikes. Watching in class. Hopefully you're doing some schoolwork too. Here's the 2-2. And that ball is going to be a ground ball to short. Toss to first. That's going to retire the side. But the Tigers get 5. They leave 1. We'll go to the second. And it's 5-0 LSU. Good inning. And I wish they got 5 runs like in the 6th inning. It kind of makes we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go in this game. I'd be a lot more comfortable if this was going in the 7th inning, opposed to 2nd. All right, so. All right. So Michigan State's finally playing at home. Yes, probably he'll play on the road probably for the first few weeks because of weather. So we're gonna have Atwood, Mitchell, and Washington do up for Texas here in the second. All right, so that's the Tigers. Good start, but it's still a long way to go. Got 6 more innings left. Got 6 more innings left to go. Wendy's. Fresh, never frozen beef. There's somebody. What's up, Sir UGA? I think like if you have the app, the Wendy's app, you can get like a Dave single for $1 or something like that. You must have to buy something first. They're not gonna sell you a burger for $1 unless you buy a combo meal that's worth like $12. Yeah, if you buy a combo meal that's worth 12, we'll give you a burger for $1. Makes like you're getting something. All right, so here comes a pitch. That's gonna be a ball 1-0. We're gonna have Atwood up here for the Longhorns. So Berzon on the mound here for the Tigers. Here comes the 1-0. It's a ground ball to short. And 1 down. 6-3, 1 down. I know, I got enough damn useless apps, right? Just wait till ESPN becomes a standalone app. It's coming. Probably the next few years. Cause I think that they want to have their own app away from cable and streaming. YouTube TV. It's 1-0. Hulu, Fubo, Sling. I wonder how much money they're gonna charge. Probably about $20 a month, probably. If probably more than that. They better fix their app because their app stinks. Here's the 1-0. Here's another ground ball to short. Gotta hurry. And did they get her? Yes. 2 down. So 2 down here in the second. Man. Man. It's okay. 2 down, and we're gonna have Washington up. So 0-1 account to Washington for the second. The 0-1 is 1-1. Pitch a little outside and low. 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 is gonna be a strike. 1-2 at the outside corner. Plate called. 1-2 to count. So 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on. That's going to be a base hit left field. It's going to be the first hit of the game. No, second hit of the game. Second hit because they got a lead off single at the top of the first. All right, now we're going to have Martinez do up. And a pitch, a strike. 0-1. So Martinez, he's from Folsom, Arizona. 317 average, 2 homers, 13 ribbies. That ball's popped back. 0-2. Bengals are trading Joe Mixon to the Texans. Man, Texans are making moves, man. Texans are going to be good next year. The 0-2, that's going to be outside 1-2. And the Bengals are losing with T. Higgins, Mixon. Can't pay everybody. You can't pay everybody anymore. And the 1-2 is a ground ball, and they'll toss a second to retire the side. That's going to end the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom half. Aaron Jones going to the Vikings. Another team, another player going to a rival. Man, these players don't care anymore, man. These players don't care anymore about rivalries. And so, that. Bottom of the second we go. It's 5-0 Tigers. There it is. Tiger emojis up. It's a nice day outside. Yeah, the Texans were good, surprisingly. I mean, I thought they kind of overachieved this year. Um, I didn't think I didn't think they'd go to the playoffs this past season. They did. They got a young team. Seems like, and they got a young head coach. They got a lot going for them. I'm jealous of the Texans. Wish the Saints had a young coach, a young football team. We don't have that. We got an old football team with a horrible coach and a GM who thinks we're just a player away of competing. Anyway. Well, it wasn't Slita all happy about Cousins. All right, so we got Briggs due up for the Tigers. Y'all should get Brock Bowers. At least y'all not going to get Jane Daniels now. Y'all did have one. Had one what? What? Who you talking about? Maybe I'm missing something. I'll lose thought. I'll lose my thought every once in a while. Here comes a pitch to Briggs. Here's a strike going one. And so, well, Saints weren't gonna hire Dan Campbell as their coach. They don't have any kind of forward thinking. They don't have any kind of forward thinking. Here's the 0-1. It's a ball 1-1. They wanted to keep the good old boy network going. They thought they could just run Dennis Allen out there and it'll be just like Sean Payton. Here's a 1-1. It's a bunt. And they got to hurry. And they got her. Man. One down. So Briggs tried to bunt her way on. There's one down. And the Tigers might call for a review here. Review. Ooh, should I be safe? Might be safe. Brock Bowers doesn't want to play for the Falcons? Man. That's just one of my another one of my fears. Brock Bowers going to the Falcons and had to face him for next 15 years. Oh, was she even on the bag? They would. That's gonna be close. Was the runner even touch the bag? Because she didn't really step on the bag. She kind of. It's gonna be close. I think this is gonna be hard to overturn. I don't think her foot was actually on the bag. It was like right before the bag, and I don't know if I can tell if her toe was on it or not. They won't show no replay. Anyway. Man, man, if she had put her foot on the bag, this would be an easier call for the Blues. Here we go. Oh, they're gonna say she's safe. All right, so they're gonna overturn it, and she was safe. She did get her foot in the bag. The Tigers will have the leadoff woman on here in the second. That's what they did there. Oh, we're gonna have Newland up. There's a strike. 0-1. Might be getting a corner. What has been are we getting? So 0-1 to count. And the pitch is a ball 1-1. I know it's not going to be any significance. We don't have the money to pay anybody a long-term contract. Here's a 1-1. There's a ball 2-1. I would just rather the Saints just do nothing in free agency and just build through the draft. I just wish they would just build through the draft. I mean, we need a total rebuild. But here's a 2-1. Now the ball gets away, and Water's gonna move up to second. But I just don't. I mean, the Saints are just dysfunctional organization. They think they're right there to compete for a championship, and they're not. They got an old football team. Oh, All right, Texas is going to challenge if the runner left first base early. So this is a if she left first early, she's out. Fullback Derek Watt retires. I didn't even know there was a Derek Watt. Was close. That's close. It's really really close. I'm curious to see what the Blues decide. That's close. Here we go. Okay, they're gonna say the runner did not leave early, so she's safe at second. They're gonna say the runner did not leave early, so Briggs will be on at second. And 3-1 the count here to Newland. The pitch is a foul. Now it's moves to 3-2. See if I can find about the Saints cornerback this. So 3-2 to count. But Newland, the pitch is a base hit. Base hit right field, and a run will no, you want to get one rule score. They do send her home. It's 6-0. So 6-0. All right, so we got Pleasance on at the plate. Got nobody out and one on here for the Tigers. 6-0. The pitch is a ball, so count moves to 1-1. So Pleasance got hit by a pitch, her first appearance. Here's the 1-1. It's 2-1. I can't find anything about the Saints. Any kind of cornerback, but curious who that is. Are they expecting Lattimore to leave? 2-1 is a strike. 2-2. Have young some we do have some young cornerbacks. So Debo and with the Yadam, and here's the 2-2. That's 3-2. So 3-2 to count here to Pleasance. And the 3-2 is going to be swung on right field and hooking foul, but it's going to stay in play, and there's one down. But stayed in play in foul territory. Didn't get to the seats. There's one down. Saints are one idiot coach better than the Falcons. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know who, but I don't know who's worse. Here's a pitch. The Gutierrez is 1-0. Did Raheem Morris make the playoffs once? If he made the playoffs once, and he's instantly better than Dennis Allen. Here's the 1-0. That ball is going to be a ground ball. Could be two. They'll go to second, to first, and out at first. 6-4-3 double play. The Tigers are retired in the second, but they do get a run. We'll go to the third. 6-0. They do both suck. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. They both suck. I've been saying the Saints have been for a while now, ever since Sean Payton left. Saints have sucked. We could have hired Doug Peterson. No, don't hire him. Hire Dennis Allen, who was a loser coach at Oakland. We hire him for some reason. It just shows you the. It just shows you the Mickey Loomis and his vision. You don't have any vision. The Saints are going to have to hit on all their draft picks. They can't afford to miss on their draft picks. We don't have that many. I think we have a first and a second. I don't think we have a third or a fourth. What's up, Louisiana Patriot? What's up, member gang in the house? How you doing? Yeah, Falcons got Cousins. He's coming off an injury. I like how was it the Raiders? Not the Raiders. Steelers. The Steelers. But they got Russell Wilson for very it wasn't very much money because the Broncos had to pay all that salary. So the Steelers got a freaking steal, man. They got Russell Wilson for like what, a few $1 million a year for 1 year. Man, that's a bargain. Broncos got to pay him like $38 million to go away. That's hilarious, man. All right, so top of the third inning we go. Here comes a pitch. That's going to be a strike. 0-1 is Baloney due up. Then Dayton's on deck. And the pitch. The ball, 1-1. That's right. Yeah, Minshew. Forgot about him. Yeah, Minshew went to the Raiders. No, I guess nobody wants Justin Fields. Kind of surprising. I thought he was going to the Falcons. There's a ground ball. It was a base hit. Gets to center field. Oh, the Derrick Henry going to sign with the Ravens. Derrick Henry, I just saw the flash. Derrick Henry going to the Ravens. Interesting. All right, so runner on here for Texas in the third. Now Dayton comes up. Interesting. But, Ravens. Here's the pitch. Maybe a ball 1-0 here to Dayton. Henry on deck. Here comes the 1-0. That's a strike. 1-1. So Dayton, late 1-1 account. Here's the 1-1. Is a bunt foul. The last time the Saints, yeah, it's in Baton Rouge. The last time the Saints drafted a quarterback in the first round was Archie Manning, way back like in 1971. Saints haven't drafted a quarterback in the first round since Archie Manning. Here's a 1-2. It's 2-2. And they won't be drafting a quarterback in the first round this year either. Maybe they should. If Jaden Daniels is there, they better draft him. Here's the 2-2. He won't be. I mean, Daniels won't be there when the Saints pick, but I'm just saying, what if? I'm playing, devil's advocate here. What if Jaden Daniels is available when the Saints pick? Well, they better draft him. Otherwise, that'd be a total mistake, failure by the organization. 2-2 pitch is high, 3-2, but they're not gonna do that, no. Here's the 3-2 is fouled. You know how much enthusiasm, how much excitement would be with the Saints organization locally if they drafted Jaden Daniels, maybe through the roof. But they won't do that. 3-2 pitch. There's another base hit. The back-to-back singles here in the third, and Texas is business. Man. 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 Pittman is not gonna lead the Colts. Good for them. All right, now we're gonna have Henry do up. Here's a pitch. That's a strike. 1-1. 3 years, $71 million. So Caden Henry had a leadoff single to start the game off. 1-for-1. Here's the 0-1. That's gonna miss. 1-1. On the top of the third inning, 6-0 Tigers, but the Longhorns are threatening. They got 2 on and nobody out. Here comes the 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. The 1-2 that's outside. 2-2. 2-2. Oh yeah. Yeah, right. Y'all drafted Brett Favre and then traded him. Here's the 2-2. That ball's hit the left field and another base hit. Bases are going to be loaded. So 3 straight singles to start the third. And the Longhorns are threatening. And Berzon's a little bit of a pickle here in the third as the bases are loaded. There's nobody out. This game was never over. You know, Tigers up 6-0. Now we're gonna have a meeting in the circle. Yeah, I have his rookie card with the Falcons. Brett Favre's. I have his rookie card. Probably worth about $3, probably. I don't think it's worth that much. You got bases loaded here for the Longhorns, and we got Scott due up. Now I think they play Thursday, or is it tomorrow? They don't play today. Here comes the pitch. That's down low. I don't know if they play tomorrow or Thursday, but they don't play today. I know that for sure. So 1-0 to Scott. He's 0-for-1. He ground to a fielder's choice. There's a strike. 1-1. I gotta go look and see when the basketball team does. I know they play Mississippi State. They beat us pretty good last time out. There's a ball, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. There's a ground ball to third. Oh, it's a base. It goes over her head, and 2 runs are going to score. So that's what 4 straight base hits. It's now 6-2. Man, so it's in just like that, man. This is a 6-2 game. Single, 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 single. We're gonna have runners at I think first and second, I believe. Have to see where it's all sorted out here. Yeah, no, it's first and second. So Stewart to plate and to strike. 0-1. So first and second, still nobody out in the third. As Katie Stewart rounded into a double play her first time up. The 0-1 is a strike. 0-2. Oh and 2 to count. Bengals trading Joe Mixon to the Texans. Here's the 0-2, and that's going to be fouled. Get out of play. Vikings add Sam Darnold, Aaron Jones. Sam Darnold, he's still in the freaking league. Because they started out early in the year, they were like 14th. There's the 0-2. There's a foul. It's just where they started the season out. They were 14th. And their schedule really hasn't been that tough. Here's the 0-2. That's down low. What's 1-2? If they win this game, and win 2 out of 3 over the weekend, they very well could be number 1 when the new rankings come out. But they got to win today. Here's the 1-2. That ball, slow roller, and it's booted. It's booted by the shortstop. Jeez. So Pleasance with the error, and the bases are going to be loaded again. Jeez, man. Okay, anyway, LSU is challenging runner interference. So the Tigers need this to go. They need this to go their way. Yeah, the baseball team plays at 6 Central. I don't know what the runner's supposed to do there. I mean, she's running down the baseline. I mean, I don't know what the runner's supposed to do there. I don't think she purposely ran into the or bumped the shortstop. But what are you supposed to do there? You have a right to the baseline, I would think, right? Men played Thursday. Okay. I don't know if it was. I knew it wasn't today. They played Thursday night. Hopefully it's Thursday night. But it's probably not. It's probably be during the freaking day, probably. Like, no, I don't think it's 20-3. Kind of choke. Yeah, this Tigers need this to go their way because they're kind of in a pickle here. Bases loaded again, nobody out, and it's 6-2. But one swing could tie the game up. They're taking a long look at this. A little longer than I thought they would. Yeah, you did mention you don't like the Falcons, but you're from Atlanta. I mean, you should like the Falcons. I don't hate the Saints. I just know that they're just a crap organization. Historically, they have been a crap organization. Outside the a few years with Jim Mora and then Sean Payton, things have been horrible. franchise. Loser. Here we go. All right. So no runners, no runner interference. So the bases are gonna be loaded. I didn't think there was gonna be any runners interference. All right. So the base is loaded. Nobody out. We got Stewart up. I thought they played. I thought LSU played Mississippi State in basketball. Here's a pitch. Gonna be another. No, it's a catch. No, it's not a catch. It's a base at left field. 2 runs are gonna score. That was Atwood with the single. It's now 6-4. I thought the left fielder had made. I thought she had made that catch, but she or did she make the catch? Wait, she did make the catch. I stand corrected. She did make the catch. The runner tagged and came home. I stand corrected. She did make the catch. The runner tagged and came home. But so it's 6-3. I thought that might have dropped down. So this one out and a strike. 0-1. 0-1 here to Mitchell. And the pitch is a. Did they hit the runner? They hit the base runner, right? Yeah, hit the base runner. That's gonna be 2 down. As it hit the base runner. Man, the runner's gonna be out. Man, that sucks for the base runner. There's 2 down, runners at the corners. All right, so we got 2 down, runners at the corners. All right, so we'll put first and third, 2 down. We're gonna have Washington due up, and the pitch is a ground ball. Should end the inning. They'll toss the second, and it does. So top of the third innings retired, but the Longhorns get 3 runs, so they get right back in this game. It's 6-3 on the bottom of the third. What's up? Falcons are the best quarterback in the division. I agree. I could have sworn LSU plays Mississippi State on Thursday in basketball. We're not beating Tennessee. That's we're not beating Tennessee. They're much better than we are. See, hold on. No, I'm not. I just thought I saw somewhere we played Mississippi State. Good. iPad. That's the bottom of the third inning we go. All ball team's playing well today, man. This is the number 1 team in the country that they're playing. So, softball team's playing well. Yeah, I'm going on LSU's website, make for sure. I could have sworn it's Mississippi State because we're not. I thought Tennessee was number. Tennessee has a bye. They got like a quadruple bye. We can't play Tennessee. Because Tennessee is number 1 in the conference. I think they got like. I don't think they play till like Friday. I don't know. All right, so we're at the bottom of the third inning. We go. It's working. iPad's like crawling. Maybe it's the next round we would play Tennessee, but man, iPad's like crawling. iPad don't want to work. iPad don't want to pull up their website. All right, so bottom of the third inning. Here's a pitch down low. Got Newland? No, we got Rudy T up. So Rudy T up. Here's the 1-0. That ball's foul back. 1-1. Okay, Mississippi. Yeah, Thursday Mississippi State. Okay, I thought with Mississippi State, but yeah, because Tennessee they shouldn't play till like Friday because they got like that quadruple bye, whatever it is. There's a strike, 1-2. All right, so 1-2 to count. Here to Rudy T. You play at 12 Central. Pop up, left field, and one down. Of course, we're gonna play at freaking noon. It's in the kids' room.
Where?
It's been in the kids' room. Yeah, it has. I put it in there weeks ago.
Oh, I've been.
Yes, I have.
Come show me where it is then.
Well, hold on. Here's a pitch to the plate. It's a foul. 0-1. The kids' room. I'm getting yelled at. The birds run up. It's an 0-1 account here to Bergeron. There's a strike. 0-2. All right, it's in the kids' room. I know where it is. 0-2 to count. What they eating? Are they eating like cake? Here's a ground ball to third, and 1-2 down. Are they eating like cake in the in what you call in the suite? Somebody's eating like cake. Look like cake. There's 2 down, and we got Petty up. The pitch is a strike. No, that's not a strike. 1-0. Back to me. Look like it got to the right by the knees of me. Here's the 1-0. It's 2-0. Man, where those pitches missing? Must because the camera's not really behind the pitcher. Having a kind of an angle a little bit. The 2-0 is 3-0. You're right, sir, UGA. You're absolutely right. I know that. So 3-0 to count. Pitch. That's a strike, 3-1. Like, neighbor dog is barking. Like he's hacking. 3-1 pitch. That's going to be a ball. Man, what are those pitches missing? All right, so we got Petty on it first. So Petty on it first, and we're going to have Lynch up. So Lynch up. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. Okay. Kelly Lynch is 1 for 1 with a 3 RBI double. Back in the first. There's a ball 1-1. So 1-1 to count. 1-1 is a ball 2-1. Oh, then we got time. It's called. 2-1 to count. Here to Lynch. 2-1 is a strike. 2-2. So counts even 2-2 here to Lynch. Jameis Winston needing to deal with the Browns. Here's the 2-2. That ball's grounded back to the pitcher. And that's going to be end of the inning. Be right back. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. All right, we're in the, fourth inning? Yeah, fourth inning. What's up, Peyton? Oh, I got to fix all this stuff here. I had to go inside real quick. All right, so we're in the top of the fourth. All right. All right, so back. Top of the fourth inning. That's a pitch. Yeah, a strike. You got Martinez due up. The 0-1 to Martinez. The 0-1 is a 1-1. I did. It's there. I don't care what she said. I'm just gonna take defeat and say you're right. I'm wrong. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is high. 2-2. So 2-2 to Martinez. And the 2-2 is going to be a base hit. Man, as Brazon's getting hit. They're going to have to just, we're going to get the bullpen up. He's getting hit. Now she's been getting tattooed this second and third time around the lineup. Here comes a pitch, and it's going to be a ball 1-0. A little high. Got Maloney up. Here comes the 1-0. That ball's hit up in the air, left field. And one down. One down in the fourth. That was a nice hit. I'm just going to concede defeat. The The basketball tournament begins tomorrow. Isn't Georgia playing Missouri or somebody? There's first pitch is what? Pitch 1-0. Showing the advertisement for the basketball tournament. Missed the first pitch. Here comes the 1-0 here to Dayton. That's gonna be 2-0. So Bella Dayton's 1-for-1 with a single. And the 2-0 is 3-0. Three and 0 to count. Four strike. The pitch is that's ball 4. So 2 on and 1 out here in the 4th. I think Georgia plays Missouri. I think Missouri hasn't won a game all year in conference. But y'all better not lose to Missouri. They're like 0 and like 16 or whatever it is. They haven't won a game. So got Henry up, and that's another ball. Now we're gonna have a meeting at the Circle. So it's 1-0 at 2 on, 1 out. Yeah, our Berzon's been missing last 2 innings. She hasn't been as sharp as she was in the first and the second. So here's a 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1. Got the tying run at the plate here for the Longhorns. Got 1 out and 2 on. And it's going to be a strike, 1-2. A termite guy. Termite guy's here. I went inside. Remy let me know. He's like, "Rrr." Here's the 1-2. Swing the miss. 2 down. Yeah, Remy still let me know that there's people at the door. There's 2 down. We're gonna have Scott do up. I wouldn't bet on college basketball. There's a strike on 1. That's Lou. Uncle Lou will tell you to bet, man. Uncle Lou seems like he's doing well with betting, so I would take his advice. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to score a run. Man, 6-4. Wow. Man. Man, Pleasant should have had that. Pleasant should have had that. He should have had that. That should have been a 3rd out. Now we're going to have Stewart up. Now she's made an error. She made 2 errors today. Pleasant's has been horrible in the field. Here's a pitch. There's a strike on 1. Pleasant's has been horrible on the infield today. Horrible. 0-1 to count. The 0-1 is outside, 1-1. So Katie Stewart's over 2 on the morning here. What's afternoon now? It's technically afternoon here in the Central Time Zone. Here's a ground ball to 3rd. Toss to 1st. Retire the side. The Longhorns get another run. It's now 6-4. Both some bad infield play and pitching. Pleasant should have had that last. She should have had that one ball hit to her. Both. Some bad pitching and some bad infielding. We're going to score more runs. We're going to score more runs. iPad's so slow today. Must be T-Mobile. Be T-Mobile. Bottom of the fourth, it's 6-4. Tigers scored 5 in the first, and one in the second. Haven't scored since then. So we're gonna have to gotta get with it. We need some more run scores. Six is not going to be enough. So 4-8-0 for Texas, 6-5-1 for LSU. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Look at all the kids at the ballpark. Man, jeez. And there's a bunch of kids at the ballpark. Tons of kids at the ballpark. Tigers they're gonna have to hit the ball. 6 runs isn't gonna be enough. Not the way we're pitching. Commander is going to add Marcus Mariota is still playing football. Marcus Mariota. He's still playing football. I talk about a name. Jeez. Gesicki's joining the Bengals. I remember when he was with the Dolphins. He was a decent tight end. Now he's going to the Bengals. Did they give away a bunch of tickets to the schools? There's a strike. 0-1. We're going to have Daniel do up here for the Tigers. 0-1 account here to Daniel. The pitch is swung on right field and can't make the catch. They collide in the outfield, and she goes around second into third. Wow, the outfielders collide. As Daniel gets a triple out of that. Man. Gets a triple. Man. As the right fielder and the center fielder collided. Man. Both of them tried to make the catch. Couldn't, and they both collided. Man. Titans are a garbage team. They're another team that needs to rebuild. So they're checking out the outfielders that collided. That's going to bring up Briggs to the plate. Daniel gets a triple out of that. Looks like both girls are going to stay in the game. Good to see. Nobody getting injured. Well, the center fielder kind of pulled up a little bit, but they still kind of ran. Man, that still had to hurt. So we got runner at third base, and there's nobody out. Here for the Tigers. Going to bring up Briggs to the plate. Pitch. Strike. 0-1. 0-1. 0-1 to count here to Briggs. She's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. The pitch is swung on left field. Let's see if they scores a run, makes the catch, and tags and comes home, and she's safe. So a productive out, scores a run, and it's 7-4. So productive out, scores a run. Like seeing those productive outs. The Tigers needed another run because Texas has scored 4 straight until then. First pitch is to Newland. I believe it's down low. Yep, 1-0. So 1-0 count to Newland. The pitch is 2-0. Allie Newland is 1 for 2, an RBI single. And the 2-0 is swung on. That's hit well to center field, but got a beat on it. 2 down. Not enough. 2 down. 2 down. All right, so there's 2 down, bases empty, and we got Pleasant due up. Pleasant needs to get a home run or something because she's cost the team. She's cost the team in the field today. Did a strike, 0-1. She's made. I think there's 2 balls she could have got. Here's the 0-1. That ball's hit to right field, a base hit. So a 2-out single there for Pleasant. So we got Gutierrez due up. And pitching the ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count. Good to Gutierrez. Here's the 1-0. It's a 2-0. 2-0 to count. And now we're gonna have a meeting in the circle. Yep. We're gonna have a meeting at the circle. Vikings? Do you think the Vikings are going to be good next year in football? In the NFL? No, man. Who's going to be their quarterback? Might just be the Lions again. I don't know if the Vikings. Who they got? The quarterback. Who's their quarterback? Not Dobbs anymore. Oh, last season. Okay. So 2-0 to Gutierrez. Pitch. It's a strike, 2-1. Okay. I got you. I understand what you're saying now. Derek Watt. He's a brother of J.J. Watt. I never knew there was. I never knew there was a Derek Watt in football, a fullback. Jeez, I didn't know there was another one. Here's a 2-1 as a strike, 2-2. How many watts do they have? Did that lady have? Jeez, man. They all play football. It's insane. 2-2 pitch. That's 3-2. I don't know where that one missed. 3-2. Sam Darnold's he's garbage. He's been a bust. Here's a foul. Yeah, Sam Darnold's a bust. He hasn't done anything in his career. Three-two pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball to second. That's going to end the fourth. The Tigers get a run. We'll go to the fifth inning, so we're getting down to the last 3 innings. It's 7-4 Tigers. Yeah, and I didn't realize it was a fullback named Derek Watt. Didn't know that. They got no quarterback. Vikings have no quarterback. If you don't have an elite quarterback in this league, you're not going to win the NFL. Don't call it a comeback yet. Hello, Alex. For the top of the fifth. Now 7-4. The fifth inning we go. Remember, there's only 7 innings in softball. I stay outside. I can be in the mid-70s. So, not raining. I think it's supposed to rain Thursday, I believe. It's nice, man. It's nice. It's beautiful weather. It's nice and mild. I know it's coming. You know, come June, July, August, September. It's gonna be better cut your grass at 7 o'clock in the morning, otherwise you'll die. Don't tell the HOA you don't care about that ordinance. You can't cut your grass at 7 o'clock. A lot of time I don't want to die out in the heat. Jeff Okuda played for Ohio State. Okuda went to Ohio State. All right, so Reese Atwood up here for the Longhorns. And he got Mitchell on deck. The pitch is a strike. 0-1. It's Berzon still out there. Here comes the 0-1. That's going to be another strike. 0-2. 2 straight strikes. Start the at bat to Atwood. 0-2. A little better start to the inning strike-wise. Here's the 0-2. It's swinging and a miss. And we'll go to they got to go to first to complete the out. 1 down. Yeah, I thought Jeff Okuda would be a really, really good cornerback in the league. I kind of expected more out of him. Now, some players just don't pan out, man. Some players you think they're gonna pan out in the NFL, they don't pan out. There's a strike on 1 to Mitchell. Some players you think, oh man, this guy's gonna be great, man. Oh, whatever reason they don't. Whether they get drafted by a bad team or here's the 0-1 strike. No, what? Wait, it is strike. 0-2. Say it wasn't a strike. So 0-2 to count here to Mitchell. That's down low, 1-2. And some players you think they're going to be a bust. Yes. Here's a 1-2. 2-2. What's the latest on Lattimore? Well, nothing's been said about it. I expect Lattimore to get traded, honestly. Here's the 2-2. Here's a ground ball to the short. And that's going to retire the side. That was a quick one. We haven't had a 1-2-3 inning, I think, in a while. I'm sorry. Damn it. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's 2 down. I'm getting ahead. I just jinxed it. I just jinxed it. I just jinxed it. There's 2 down. Yep. Sorry. I just jinxed it. I said it was a 1-2-3 inning, and it's not. It's down low, 1-0. Here to Washington. I got ahead of myself. I just jinxed it. So 1-0 to count. It's a pitch. It's a strike, 1-1. But the fighting between Lattimore and Mike Evans has gotten old. Plus, Lattimore is always hurt now. There's a 1-1. That ball's hit to right field and making a catch. That's the third out. There's a third out. I didn't jinx it. I thought for sure I was going to jinx that. Yeah, Lattimore was hurt, half the year last year? Bottom of the, 5th inning we go. It's still 7-4. I still think we need a run or two. Still think we need a run or two. That's just my opinion. We'll see though. Bottom of the 5th inning we go. And 2 more runs, I feel a little more confident. I still think we need at least another run this game. I don't know if I trust Berzon to shut him out these next 2 innings. So all right, so the Tigers scored 5 runs in the first inning. Still at 5-0 after 1, but it's a little bit closer now. 7-4. Gonna have who's coming up to the plate. All right, we got a new pitcher, Mac Morgan. He's from Missouri. Here's a pitch. It's a strike, 1-1. We're gonna have Rudy, Bergeron, and Petty up, I believe. 0-1 account. And the pitch, another strike, 0-2. Yeah, it's Rudy, Bergeron, and Petty. Here comes the 0-2. That's down low, 1-2. Fine. Maybe a little bit outside, 1-2 to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. 1 down. Man. Blew it by her. So 1 down. Gonna have Bergeron do a pitch. Is another strike, 0-1. This girl's throwing strikes. Morgan's come in throwing some strikes. Pitch. A swing and a miss. 0-2. He's a ground ball pitcher. They say. Yeah, she's come in and she's just throwing strikes. Here's a foul. Stays 0-2. The Bergeron's 0 for 1 with 0 for 1 with a walk today. The sixth inning is going to be really key. Because the Tigers have got to shut them out. There's a ball 1-2. We're gonna have to shut them out in the sixth. Here's the 1-2. There's a grounder and a short. They throw to first and nice stretch, and they got her. Man, nice play by the shortstop and first baseman. That's gonna be 2 down. Two down, and Eddie due up. That was a tough play, especially with the the bases being 60 feet apart. Ball 1-0. And so 1-0 to count. And a pitch, a strike, 1-1. One and one account. Eddie, the pitch. Out of play. Be 1-2. And a 1-2. A ground ball. Short. And that's going to retire the side. So Tigers go in order 1, 2, 3. Go to the 6. And it's 7-4 LSU. Oh, we still got 2 more innings left. Still got 2 more innings left. Man. Yeah, I think this game is going to come down to the 7th. Right back. Who would top the 6th inning? 4-9-0 for Texas, 7-7-1 for LSU. This is a big inning in the 6th for both teams. For both teams. Big crowd at the ballpark for being a Tuesday morning. Here comes a pitch to Martinez. That's a strike. 1-1. All right, so 0-1 to count. And the pitch is another strike. 0-2. So 0-2 to count here to Martinez. 0-2 pitch. That's low. 1-2. And a 1-2 is foul back. Do it again. Still Barrett join. Just moving teams. Here comes a 1-2. That ball's out again. Not a play. 2-year deal. 2-year deal. $16 million for Derrick Henry. Bad deal. He's going to the Ravens. Leaving a bad team to going to a good team. The 1-2 going to miss. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. And the 2-2 is in there for strike three looking. One down. That was a late call. One down. One down in the 6th. Berzon has 3 Ks. Here's another strike. 0-1. No. Wait, that was the other one. That's weird. 1-0. The pitch, that was the same pitch as it was before last. So 1-0. That pitch is a strike. 1-1. All right. Thank you. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Here my guy was filling the traps up. Here's the 1-2. That's a ground ball. And toss the first. Got her. 2 down. 2 down. 2 down in the inning. Bring up Maloney to play. So if they can retire Maloney, then we'll have 9-1-2 due up in the 7th. Texas. Here comes the pitch. Here's a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 is down low. 1-1. The 1-1 account. One going to be a strike. 1-2. I'm sorry. This is Dayton Maloney up. Dayton. We're gonna have 1-2-3 due up in the 7th. Here's a line out to third. As Dayton lines out to third, that's gonna end the 6th. Yeah, so the Longhorns will have 1-2-3 due up in the 7th. So line out to third. That's gonna end the inning. All right. So bottom of the 6th we go. 7-4 LSU, but still would like to get an insurance run, or maybe 2, 3, something like that. Oop. Yeah, can I type that thing? There we go. Bottom of the 6th inning. It's 7-4. So Tigers have a chance to maybe get a run or 2 insurance. to check out that Wendy's app thing. It's about this $1 burger, $2 burger. I'm about to check that out. Wendy's app. Boy, this in right back. On the 6 we go, and the Tigers lead 7-4. On the 6. The Tigers have a experienced softball team. They don't make the College World Series. That's, I think, in my opinion, be a failure with all the seniors we have on this team. Here's a pitch down low. We got a pinch hitter. This Maddox McKee will pinch it. And that pitch is gonna be another ball, 2-0. He at the plate gonna pinch hit here for Lynch. And the 2-0 is a grounder and one down. One up, one down. Gonna bring up Daniel to the plate. Daniel due up, below, 1-0. Not 1-0. Pitch, another ground ball, and 2 down. Quickly 2 down here in the 6. What's up, sir? He says hook 'em horns. Man. Right now we're gonna go to the top of the order. Briggs due up. Pitch. Strike. No. I want to know. I saw the umpire about to roll his arm up. Want to know. Fooled me there. Here's a 1-0. It's a strike. 1-1. So 1-1 to count. Pitch is down low. What they do? They're going to appeal to third, and they're going to say did not go around. 2-1. The 2-1 strike. 2-2. But 2-2 to count. And pitch is fouled. We'll do it again. Two and two to count. We do Briggs. And the pitch. 3-2. 3-2. Briggs is 2 for 2 on the day. 3-2 is going to be a foul down at third base side. Stays 3-2. And so 3-2 to count. 3-2 pitch is a grounder to second. That's going to end the 6th. Tigers go in order again as they have problems hitting this girl Morgan. We'll go to the 7th. 7-4 Tigers. Yeah, we have this is why I don't want this game to go to extras because we can't hit this girl. We can't hit Morgan, so that's why I want this game going to extras. Excuse me. Won't be long, man. It'll be hot. Hot. Wait, won't be long. It'll be hot. Won't be long, man. Hot, hot, hot. I gotta close the poll. So we go to the top of the 7th inning, and it's 7-4. LSU looking to stay undefeated. 4-9-0 for Texas. 7-7-1 for LSU. They must have given a bunch of tickets away to schools or something because there's like tons of kids there. Which is kind of smart, during in the afternoon hour. Got an afternoon game like this. Is we got Henry due up. Henry, Scott, and Stewart due up here for Texas. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. It was just a little off the plate. Well, Florida State plays Florida in baseball today. Oh, that's a 1-0. Here's a ground ball to second and 1 down. So 1 down here in the 7th. We got Scott due up. All right, so Scott at the plate. And the pitch is a strike on 1. Say, man. Right. 0-1 account. Here's Scott. Got Stewart on deck here for Texas. The 0-1 is outside, 1-1. A lot of baseball. SEC baseball today. Tonight, I should say. Here comes a 1-1. That's a ball, 2-1. Man. So 2-1 to count. And the 2-1 is swing and a miss. 2-2. Two and two to count. Yeah, good pitch there. 2-2 to count. 2-2 is in the dirt. 3-2. Is it 3-2 or 2? 3-2, huh? Yeah, 3-2. I got the wrong count on the screen. Payoff pitch is swing and a miss. 2 down. A little high pitch there. 2 down. The Tigers are 1 out away. Getting the victory. Rising fastball. That's going to bring up Stewart to the plate. Cam Darnold gets a 1-year deal worth $10 million. Here's a pitch. Here's a ground ball could end the game. And throw to first. Then good stretch. Got him. Nice play by Pleasance, and the Tigers win 7-4. Man, nice play there by the shortstop. Lost the first. Game is over. Man, this was a good game. 7-4. Tigers win. They stay undefeated. And they stay undefeated. Man, that was tough by Pleasance. And she had to hurry because the base path only 60 feet apart in softball. And that was a tough play. As the Tigers remain undefeated. As if this weekend, if they win 2 out of 3 this weekend, they should be number 1 next week. But man, Longhorns got this all day long. It's over with. You're a little late. Game is over. Man, all right. So Tigers win 7-4. As I'll be here this evening for the baseball game. LSU baseball trying to get back in the win column as they lost Sunday. Xavier 2-1. They played North Dakota State, Bison. So Berzon got the win. Then what? Kazan got the loss. Kavan. Man, Thomas. All right, I'll be here. I'll be here at 6 o'clock local time, 7 o'clock Eastern. We got baseball, and I'll see you guys. In a few hours, man. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesdays.